proud of all the potions you've brewed.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Somebody! Help! I've been kidnapped!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the 3 broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the 3 broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a 4th-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Oh, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hog's Head. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Revelio.
I'll check your pockets after your stay.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that passed through here. They never see it coming.
Revelio. Revelio.
I won't go down as easy.
You let Laura Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Student who isn't afraid to use the dark arts.
On my wand, feel my wrath.
Your reductor. Petrificus totalis.
You won't knock this wand loose. I'm just warming up.
Petrificus totalis.
Bombarda.
Think you're clever, don't you? But you won't.
You will pay for your deeds.
You may be more. You're no match for me. I should warn you.
You've made a grave mistake. See you.
Revelio. 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 This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
It's about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the 3 broomsticks.
How is that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to the 3 broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
Never mind. It was just a thought.
I would hope so. Now, the 3 broomsticks, please. They're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this.
Handy.
What is the meaning of this? This isn't the 3 broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hogshead.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
Oh, give it a chance. You might grow to like it.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
I normally toss the both of you out. I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice.
Please, you can't leave me here. Squalor does terrible things to my complexion.
How about some sightseeing? No need to race now, my friend.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try to kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events, the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Levioso and Stupefy combined should put any brute in you.
You'd think knowing spells would simplify.
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping out an old woman?
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, The last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. Sounds as if she's in trouble.
Saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
What are you up to now?
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. This place has seen better days. Hazel must be here somewhere. Revelio. Come on, Hazel. Wingardium Leviosa. I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe. Wingardium Leviosa. Professor Howin will never believe. Revelio.
Show yourself!
Didn't think anyone would be daft enough to sneak up on her.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Still ring true today.
Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I can keep her safe, I promise. But I wonder if you can help me with the costs of caring for her.
Oh, I'm so relieved. And of course, it's worth almost any amount of galleons to make sure my dear girl is cared for. Take good care of Hazel now.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Away, Highwing! Away!
How remarkable. I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Ha! Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Darwin.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you...
Fringo, Dependo, Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Fringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Pulso. Accio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Here.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Here.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Here.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio. Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Confringo. Bombarda. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And books
Revelio.
are all about creatures.
Your gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Revelio. Confringo.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Levioso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
The plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I wonder if we can find anything else nearby with symbols that match the ones on the plates.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Each symbol must represent a spell we could cast on an object that belongs with each plate.
Incendio. Revelio.
Look at this place. What was that?
Not diary. That's for certain.
No.
You've made a mistake. What have you done? The lamb returns to the wolf.
Leviosa.
Am I?
That is for Hall.
Useless. That's who you are. Back for more. Not for
Ready your wands. The fight has only just...
Expulso!
Don't you people have anything better to do?
You dare slay one of my... No! I'll put you in a stew! What have you done? Never liked vegetables.
Don't think I won't fight till the end. Oh, I'm gonna eat
Gotcha! Ah, there you are.
Look at this place.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot to pick up your trash.
What was that?
Not diary. That's for certain.
Kubringo! You...
Leviosa. Sendo.
You dare slay one of my own! You will! Back in the ground. Ah. Back for more. Not... No! Release me! Never like vegetables! Oops.
Ready your wands. The fight has only just...
I'm sure it'll be...
Incendio!
Miserable weed.
Careful not to get
Expulso!
This is you.
Expulso!
Someone get me now! Hey, that's mine! What have you done? Oh, my ears!
Gringo!
Stop right there!
Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Got it! Ha! Incendio! Too slow! Confringo! You would appear grossly out of Incendio! Confringo! The flames consume you! Forward up here!
What have you done? Coward! Body fin!
The lamb returns to the wolf. You dare slay one of my own?
I think that was all of them. Revelio.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me. Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio. Revelio.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'll just die.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the Bell Tower entrance hall. I recommend that all students introduce themselves to this period. Grimbold Weft was the most important done in the Goblin Rebellion of 1715, such as...
This Grimbold...
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Why didn't you tell us it was just his skull?
Well, of course he's just a skull. Everyone knows Grimbold Weft died of dragonpox in 1753. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights. Rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Athpuddle,
This is a centuries-old
countenance nestled among the ranks. Those in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons, but rather in...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Looks like we've all gone on another one of Binns' wild goose chases.
How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Well, you are good. I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
You're my Summoner's Court opponent, Professor Ronan.
Indeed I am. Professors are allowed to have fun once in a while too, you know.
Of course. I look forward to playing against you.
And I you. I've been playing this for eons, so you haven't a chance of winning. How about we get started anyway?
I'm ready.
No time like the present. Accio! Nicely done. I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Accio! We all make mistakes. And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Accio! We all make mistakes. Well now, nicely played. Delightful to see such mastery from one your age. Well done. You've beaten me at my own game.
I had a good teacher.
A flatterer, I see. Although I dare say it's not unwarranted. I shall accept the compliment humbly. As the new Summoner's Court champion, you have earned a token of recognition. Do not let it go to your head.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
You sent crates of cabbages to battle Ranrock's loyalists?
I did indeed. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages, and they are extraordinary.
Any idea where I might find the crates?
Yes, from what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft, the other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough near the river.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Alohomora. Revelio.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Blipendo.
All I know is magical beast byproducts.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Ha. Ah.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Armadillo bile has gone up in price lately. I don't know if you've noticed.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
How about some sightseeing? No need to race now, my friend. That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
Come out. You're the little What was that? Come here, roughmate.
Slow down now. There we go.
Confringo. Leadership. No. No. Confringo.
You're done, you.
Confringo.
No need to race now, my friend.
Confringo.
Slow down now. There we go. No need to race now, my friend. Revelio.
For as snooty as Upper Hogsfield is, I
Leviosa.
don't have much.
You
come to the wrong place, child.
Someone's going to regret
There's
Careful now. None of that patrician. Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on. What's that?
Levioso!
You dare say one of my own! You will fall! You may want to.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless Revelio. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. Leviosa. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Only following orders.
Alohomora.
Accusations in someone else's direction.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Ndai. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Oh, it doesn't appear that you do. How unfortunate. I do think Eddie's idea has merit. I'm not sure how many more attacks Velcroft can survive.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Hello again, Mr. Ndai.
Glad to see you back. Do you have the chomping cabbages?
Not yet, I'm afraid.
How unfortunate. I do think Eddie's idea has merit. I'm not sure how many more attacks Velcroft can survive.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Highwing! Go! Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Faster, Highwing! I can see why Feldcroft needs help.
It's having not your best moment, I fear.
Slow down now.
Not quite. Kill spells glance off of me. That's your best. That was meant for me.
No! That student defeated our encampment in the town. That's the student who released Oaks. What an unfortunate disappointment! An utterly pitiful display. I won't rest until
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. That's all of the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Someone's here.
No!
I will make you pay.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Hello there. Do you have a special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello again, Mr. Ndai.
Glad to see you back. Do you have the chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Do you have any idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
How do you and Eddie know each other?
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and business associates ever since. I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme. He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
You're welcome. Happy to be of assistance.
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio. What needs doing, needs doing.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
I'm inclined to agree with them. Trolls are dangerous creatures.
I know. But I had to try. I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Revelio. A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. Wonder who lives here. No need to race now, my friend. That was a close... I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll. Revelio. It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
Any plan you had to train that thing was doomed. He tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Whisperer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
The Troll Whisperer. Seems fitting. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, Milo. What am I to do?
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Revelio. Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ah, there you are. Go! This place has seen better days. Slow down now. There we go. Revelio.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one might hear and
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Bombarda! Depulso! Confringo! Bombarda! Depulso! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio! The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here. Bombarda! Confringo! Closer! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Confringo! Revelio. This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. So this is the infamous absconder. Confringo! Bombarda! So this is the infamous absconder. Taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley. Confringo. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you deserve...
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is quite difficult to retrieve. Shouldn't I get a reward for my trouble?
Aye, of course I'm happy to pay you. I can't afford much. I've promised to pay for all the supplies Milo's daughter will need to attend Hogwarts one day.
In that case, all right. Here's the heirloom watch.
Oh, thank you. I know that Milo's daughter will be glad to have this.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Revelio. Not the best place for...
It's you! Potato!
Thought you had me there.
Just how many witches in burn?
Look what you've done! You paid for it. Let's see you survive that. Fringo!
Levioso!
I'm sure it's a bit harder to kill a blue.
You were student who released Treadwell.
What the slippery little shrike, aren't you? No spine.
To get my claws? That's proper feeble, that is! Levioso! 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 Levioso!
Revelio.
What have you done?
The location marked on the map isn't far from here. Revelio. Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Revelio.
I've heard Centaur's quieter than you.
Levioso! Mind yourself! Levioso!
Oh! You after the golden stick?
Revelio.
Levioso! Stop that! Back for more, I see.
Levioso! Levioso! Potato! Reducto!
You're a bit dodgy.
Levioso!
Oh, what?
Careful!
On spills to be told.
Levioso!
What are you, a gobstone?
Ah!
You're the little son that saved Treadwell.
Violent streak in this one. No matter how many of us you think, keep coming.
What did you do?
Dark magic. That's mine.
I should think we'd need more challenge from a bow truckle.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when a fair lady crosses.
Levioso! Damn you! No!
Revelio.
Reducto! Reducto! Levioso!
You try casting Petrificus Totalis on me, and I... You're a slippery little shrike, aren't you? Where'd it go?
You're like...
Levioso!
Ringo!
Confront! How are you doing this? Levioso! Levioso!
Expelliarmus!
Coward! Fight me fairly!
Revelio.
I'll check it.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Get over here, you insolent child!
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I don't want to work with goblins.
Expose You're the one who stole our hippogriffs. You're about to...
Certainly looks to be the place.
Now to finish the job. Expulso! Expulso!
Those snitches were rightfully ours, and you knew it. You shouldn't go about...
To your knees!
Fight for me! No one takes one of my own and you'll feel that tomorrow, if you last that long.
Incendio! Reducto!
Aren't you?
Oh.
Revelio. Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Where in Merlin's name am I? Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Places. There we go. Revelio. Ashwinders should have expected company.
Not my fault if a customer...
Wait, is that the...
Notice you ain't wearing that goblin helm you stole.
I can't stand it!
You're the one who freed our Hippocampus.
Petrificus Portrets!
I've seen.
Expulso! You've made a great mistake. Expulso! Expulso! You're easier to spot than an Expulso!
Aha! Back for more.
Expulso!
How dare you do such a thing to me?
Coward! You're going to regret that. Stop that right now! You've made a grave mistake. You're no match for me. I should warn...
Expulso!
Stop that right now.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Impressive.
I am at your call. Well, you'll have to do better than that. You'll be sorry.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. 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 I'd better watch my step here. Closer. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. More Ashwinders.
Slippery as a kelpie, they say.
Protego! Incendio!
Clumsy little fool.
Is it too slow?
Reducto. Reducto.
Quite conductive, aren't we? I quit now while you're still alive.
To your knees! Expulso!
You're going to regret that.
Die for that.
Flash of inspiration. Made a great mistake. I'm just...
No! Petrificus totalis!
Revelio. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. What's this? Some sort of treasure map? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Perfect. Let's see what we've got. Revelio. This must be what all the fuss was about.
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Who lived here, I wonder? What went on here, I wonder?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
I may go to Hogsmeade later. Stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running.
Is that you?
Time to even the odds.
Knew you would.
What have you done?
Expulso!
Let's see what you make of that.
Expulso! Expulso!
Back for another visit?
Huh? You manipulated me.
You'll answer for this.
Do you really think you can best me?
You're idiots are spot than an irrumpant.
Who's that dick?
Revelio. Revelio.
I hope Rookwood knows what. Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't confess. Divine to think.
Someone.
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Revelio.
the oven. What was that sound?
Ha ha! Time to see Petrificus Totalis! Dude like a lamb!
That was a mistake.
Aha! Expulso more! Knew you would be
Incendio!
hanging about.
Expulso!
You're easier to spot than an irrumpant.
Expulso!
Little liven.
This looks like the spot from the treasure.
Incendio!
You're going to regret that.
Incendio!
You won't knock this one loose, and I'm not made a grave mistake.
Protego! Expulso!
Petrificus Totalis!
Rookwood! Not
Petrificus Totalis!
Come now! You're
Petrificus Totalis! Cinder! Petrificus Totalis!
For what? Revelio. 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 Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. That did it. And look, treasure.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.